Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with the latest edition of FLEXpectations, our weekly look ahead at the boxing action to come this weekend. And there's no fight that's captured the public imagination this weekend more so than Sergey Kovalev defending his world light heavyweight title against unbeaten but largely untested British contender Anthony Yarde. It's out in Chelyabinsk, I believe. It might be how you pronounce it, out in Russia. Remote Russia. Kovalev's obviously homeland. He's going to be very comfortable over there. Yarde's been out there for a week. There's been all sorts of rumours about what's been going on with luggage going missing, apparently no hot water in the hotel, various kind of tricks and stuff that have often been employed by hometown fighters to upset their challengers who've come from far and wide. But none of that will affect the result in the ring on the night, and it's a really, really interesting one because Yarde trains under Tunde Ajayi. His much maligned system that he has for training fighters, the flashy pad work, not so much sparring. Obviously Yarde also has only 12 amateur fights famously. All of that seems to count against him. He's not, and it's true to say he's not fought anyone even close to Kovalev's level. But it wouldn't be the first time that someone stepped up a couple of levels to win their first world title shot. So I wouldn't say it rules him out because he's never fought someone at the level. Yeah, we would have liked to have seen him fight, an Isaac Chilemba or someone like that first, just to get an idea of just how good Anthony Yarde is, because there is this widespread feeling that we don't really know. And Kovalev, although some people think he's on the slide, when he came back to beat his conqueror Elida Alvarez in their rematch, under a new trainer as well in Buddy McGirt, he looked excellent in doing it. His tactics were spot on. He boxed to a game plan for 12 rounds and was relatively comfortable on the night. His jab was excellent, his timing was good, his footwork was great as well. And he was a long-time amateur, and I think people forget because of his power just how good a technical boxer Kovalev is. He managed to outbox Bernard Hopkins, albeit late in his career, but Hopkins was still upsetting really good fighters at that stage. And Kovalev got past him, in a really good fashion. He outboxed a master boxer. He's not entirely the same fighter he was in those days. I think the Alvarez loss showed that to an extent. He is 36 now as well, but he's not slipped that much. He's still a very, very top-level fighter. And Yarde, as we've said, we don't know just how good he is. He's certainly confident. He's got plenty of self-belief. He's fast. He's an explosive puncher. He's got a decent defence. Will it be enough? We're going to find out on Saturday night. I think one of the best things about it is BT Sport are showing it from 5 o'clock, and ring walks are expected for the main event UK time, 7:30 PM, so we can all be thankful for that. It's just a really good fight. I'd urge everyone to tune in. There's so many unknowns about the fight. It can't help but be exciting. Whether Kovalev blasts Yarde out in the first few rounds or Yarde shocks the world with a massive upset in the mid to late rounds, I can't see the fight going the distance. And it's going to be an exciting fight for everyone watching, either out in Russia or on their sofas. But I'd like to know what you guys think, and I'm sure this will draw a lot of opinion and debate. Who do you think is going to win and why? And just tell us what you think about Yarde. Is it that much of a drawback that he hasn't fought anywhere near that level? Do you have belief in Tunde Ajayi's system? And just tell us what you think. Has Kovalev slipped, or has that been over-egged a little bit by the media and fans? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll respond to some of them. We'll be back next week with FLEXpectations, 4:30 PM on Thursday, and Reflections, obviously reflecting on Kovalev versus Yarde at 4:30 PM on Monday. Thank you.